now.
Here's a 2nd and 6. Back to throw, Burrow. A throw left side, taken in by Wilson. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
Is that Garrett Wilson? That was Garrett Wilson.
Throwing is Burrow. He'll be forced to just throw that one away.
Fifth Melifonwu. Ryan snagged that out of the air.
And ultimately this passing game here today, Mike, and I know they all would have loved to connect on that deep throw. I think that stat sheet would have looked a whole lot different, but just a little off in their execution and leads to an incompletion.
Damn it. Reggie Bush, one of the Bush brothers. Might be Reggie, I don't know.
Blown back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here.
Got that Melifonwu on that tackle. I think Burrow and the Colts might actually score on this drive, now that I think about it.
Now a 2nd down throw for Burrow. Firing right side, brought in by Brown.
Damn.
And they'll move this ball way down.
Marquise Brown again.
Inside the 20-yard line.
Down to the Texans 18.
On 1st down, Burrow. He's going to tuck it and go.
Oh, shit. Burrow down to the 3. That's not good. Let's bunch the line of scrimmage, but have the linebackers zone. Good shit! Hutch and DJ Reader. A half tackle for loss each.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning 1st down, but as a defense, when you're
crowd the line, zone all.
2nd and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense.
Oh, and that's an easy touchdown for Garrett Wilson.
Garrett Wilson, touchdown Indianapolis.
That's going to make it a 1-score game.
For the extra point. He's got it.
14-7 Texans with 4:30-ish to go in the 1st quarter.
So out is Coop. He'll kick this one away after the touchdown. A safe kick taken at the 5. And it'll be brought
down to the 27.
25. Decent field position to start this drive.
Here comes this big Texans offense. Ezekiel Elliott leading the charge.
And he has been sensational in this opening quarter. You have to imagine we're going to see much more of him as this game goes on.
Okay, I like everything else right now, but I want to go ahead and put. Actually, let me put Schwartz on that, and I'll have Sutton go corner. Have Zeke block. The rest should be fine.
On 1st down, it's Stroud.
Yep, because Anthony Schwartz is going to be able to catch that. Fuck yes.
Here's 2nd and 6.
All right. Let's have Zeke.
On the give, it's Elliott.
Zeke still moving. Good run, Zeke.
Up to make the play. 3rd and a yard.
Hilliard's going to go ahead and come in. Let's have Kincaid go with an in route. And then I want Jet to do a corner. Okay, that should be good.
Stroud.
Yes, it should. Oh, it's going to be fucking holding on the offense.
He's going to be taken down.
Personal foul. Oh, roughing the passer.
Might give him 15 more yards.
Yes, sir.
So they come to the line for 1st down and 10.
All right. Here we go. Handoff up the middle. Gain of nothing. Absolutely nothing.
No gain on that one. We'll try again here.
I like Schwartz with that out route. Let's have Kincaid go with an out as well. I want to put J-Jet on a corner. And yeah, it should work.
On play action.
Oh, C.J. Stroud's going to go down for a sack and a loss of 6.
The best thing they did here, Mike, is keep their rush.
Jordan Lewis
what that means is you have
in
to
on that tackle for loss.
Keep him in the pocket. Keep him on that X. And when you do, man, he becomes a sit and duck for this pass rush.
From the gun here on third down.
Max Crosby in the backfield for another loss. You think we're out of field goal range? I think not. Have you met Jake Bates? Because that is good! Off the crossbar!
And you talk about having confidence in your kicker, Mike. I mean, to send him out there to kick from midfield.
Legatron!
What does he do?
Back at it again!
With a 60-yard field goal. I mean, that was something else.
Yes, sir.
This one is fielded in the end zone, but he will not bring it out. It's a touchback.
That is going to be a 10-point game now. Can this Texans defense do something? Nope, because Fred Warner was supposed to do a hit stick to try and draw the ball loose, but did a nonchalant tackle.
They'll come up now for second down and 4. That's caught left side by Ingram.
Melifonwu, as well as a couple other Texans in on that tackle. 3rd and 1. It's going to be the yard to get. Oh, he got it. Oh, he's gone.
Inside the 30.
Jesus, down to the 20-yard line.
All the way down at the 20-yard line. Off the RPO, they'll get it to Brown.
Wow.
Colts are going to have a 1st and goal coming up. They try to finish off.
Maybe that wasn't. Maybe that was Jaylen Brown. Josh Britt, some kind of Brown. But they are tearing it up.
Shotgun, it's Burrow.
And that is a Colts touchdown.
Tim Patrick. Touchdown Colts.
Tim Patrick in on that touchdown with a little help from Enzo.
Here's Coop for the extra point.
That is going to be a 3-point game.
He's got it. And the Colts are back to within a field
17-14 after the end of 1 here in Indy.
So out is Coop. He'll kick this one away after the touchdown. On the return, it's Parker Washington.
Parker Washington with a little scamper up to the 28. And that is going to be the end of your first quarter.
First quarter in the books here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. It's the Texans who have the early lead. We'll come back to Indianapolis in a moment.
EA Sports.
They'll come up here 1st and 10. Stroud to throw.
Oh, and Max Crosby's going to get that sack. 3 on the day, 2 for Max himself. Shit. Max is in zone, too.
Technically, they have a chance to claw themselves out of this hole, but that's the 3rd sack of the game. And this defense doesn't show any signs of slowing down.
And that's a good
Zeke's going to go ahead and gain a majority of that back with a nice run.
Now a 3rd and 2. They'll let the fullback try to push the pile.
Oh, and that's going to be a 1st down. The fullback getting that.
him 4 yards. It was 3rd and 2 as they convert.
Going to have Cortland Sutton do a jet sweep and hope Max Crosby doesn't see this coming all day. He did, and that's a Max Crosby stop in the backfield for 12, or for 2.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down.
2nd and 12 here on the 37. And Zeke with a scamper of 6. 6 rushes for 105 yards on the day and a touchdown. That is not bad numbers.
On the ground continues. The last run going to put him up over 100 yards for this one. Here's Stroud.
And that's right through the hands of Dalton Kincaid, and is going to cost a punt.
Had they been on the same page there, I think they would have been able to add to that total. Unfortunately for them, just a little bit off, and it falls incomplete.
Well, and that's a great punt. Gonna pin that in the 5.
They're gonna have tremendous field position. This ball hits and goes out of bounds.
Nice punt. Good punt, Meat. Good fucking job.
3 tight ends in the game to start the drive. They'll have a long field ahead of them as they start 1st and 10.
Fred Warner going to go ahead and put that for a gain of 1.
Gain of a yard. It's 2nd down. Working out of the gun, Burrow. There's a short one taken by Ingram. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down.
Fete Melifonwu misses an open field tackle.
To get the ball early into the hands of your tight end and take some pressure off the quarterback and give him an easy completion. The size and the athleticism allows them.
That'll be holding on the offense.
Do it after the catch.
And he's going to have the 1st down, but we do have
yes, sir.
A flag on the field, and they are already.
Ooh, and that's on.
Backwards.
Yeah.
Burrow from out of the gun here on 3rd down.
Wow. Garrett Wilson, wide open, midfield. 1st down, Indy. Ball to their own 18 now.
On 1st and 10.
Texans defense not doing much.
Burrow now. This one caught by Patrick.
And Fred Warner with a hit stick that does nothing to Tim Patrick, who gains another Indy 1st down and a gain of a lot.
Burrow now to throw on 1st down.
Gain of 3 goes to Burrow and the Colts.
They face 2nd down and 7.
2nd and 7. Ball in the Indianapolis 33.
Here's a toss.
Oh, and Aiden Hutchinson finally able to get in the backfield and get a TFL for a loss of 2.
You can see he was a little hesitant, and once you're late making that decision,
5.
you just kind of get strong laterally.
Oh no. He's gone. No one's catching him. Ifete Melifonwu could not stop him. Touchdown, Colts. Evan Ingram.
Using the tight end to get to the end zone, Greg, it's your old position. You're very familiar with that.
And the Colts are going to take a 3-point lead.
Your tight end to take it to the house.
Yeah, and this was never really the strength of my game, Mike, but we're seeing so many
4-point lead
around the league who not only are great at securing the catch and making the tough ones, but it's their ability to extend the play after the catch,
kickoff
separating them
away.
Like we saw here.
Parker Washington back.
Now an opening past the 30.
Down at the 33, which is a rather decent kick return. Here comes C.J. Stroud in this offense. C.J. has been hounded all game long. Can we find out if he's going to be able to get out of this rut that they are in? And that is a loss of 1 as that run goes nowhere. We're going to send J-Jet in on a deep ball. Cortland Sutton with a nice juke to get the ball to the 49-yard line. And the Texans have a first down.
Not a whole lot complicated about this play, Mike. That was understanding where the holes of the defense were.
Texans, first and 10. Ball on the Colts 49. Zeke gets the ball, breaks one tackle, does not break a tackle, moves it to the 34-yard line. That is going to be a Texans first down.
You can drop all the fancy plays you want, but when the quarterback and the receiver see it through the same set of eyes,
here we go. Texans, Stroud dropping back, got Kincaid open, down 10, broke 2 tackles down to the 13 as Dalton Kincaid pushes the Texans into the red zone. We're going to swap this to a pass. Okay, here we go, baby. C.J. Stroud drops back, feels pressure, moving, down to the 1, holds on to the ball. Probably should have dove, chose not to, putting his body on the line. You love to see it from a young quarterback. First and goal, ball on the 1. Shotgun formation. Zeke walks in. Touchdown, Texans. Ezekiel Elliott. Let him eat.
What a start to the year. His second touchdown in this opening half.
That is going to be 23-21. Texans with 7:32 left in the first half. 6 plays, 66 yards, 2 minutes, and 15 seconds off the clock from those plays alone. Kick is away, and it is a boot. Gonna go ahead and fair catch that one. And here comes Joe Burrow in this phenomenal Colts offense to head back out on the field. Let's see what the Colts can do on this drive. I have a sneaking suspicion the Colts will do a lot and score a touchdown. Wow. Garrett Wilson with a broken tackle and the ball up to the 44-yard line now. There's a gain of 24 yards on one play. Good God.
It seems this possession is going to be more of the same as they start this drive.
That's over the middle to the tight end Ingram.
Tim Patrick and this, wow, Burrow's just,
Here's first and 10.
we are getting hurt in the secondary.
Handoff here, up the middle, and they'll take this down inside the 35.
And Earl Campbell with a big gain down to the Texans 31.
Yeah, it's great to have one guy, but if you could have 2 or 3 that could all come in and control.
I'm sorry.
That's the goal.
Was I not there pressing try? I mean, no. See, because this is why Madden makes me angry. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and take a look. Who was that? 10. Who is 10? Where is 10? Where is number 10? Where the fuck is he at? Because this is actually aggravating. Okay, I don't how. In what world? Burrow dropping back. Passes right here. Okay, who is this? Who is this right here? Give me your fucking name right now. Robinson. Why is Robinson playing? He is a rookie. Okay, let's just watch this real quick. All right. Burrow dropping back. Pressure. Open. I'm there. Pressing triangle. That's at least a swat, maybe a pick. Nope, that's going to go ahead and be an Evan Ingram first down. Ball to like the 20. I mean, really, guys? This is why I hate Madden so much, is that play 90% of the time is either a dropped pass or a pick. There is no other physical fucking way that is not one of those two things. He's got 1 year in the league and he's a second string. Why are we having him as a sub quarterback? This makes no sense. Put DJ Reed in there, or Brian Branch, or fucking Melifonwu. No, let's put the second year rookie. The second year. Oh, okay, it's fine. It's fine. It's whatever. It's not a big deal. We'll just fix it on the next play, I guess. Should have been a pick, maybe a drop pass, but that's okay.
On 1st and 10, Burrow. And that keeps him ahead of schedule.
Everyone is breaking tackles. Everyone's catching. Everyone is doing everything for Joe Burrow, and Joe Burrow now has his X factor. This is bad. Pick! Mitchell! Is he going to house it? To the 50, 40, 35, 20, 25, 10, down to the 16. Cameron Mitchell. And Burrow makes his first mistake of the game. Very easy reads for Cameron Mitchell. And Reggie Bush just sat there waiting for it. Didn't go after it, didn't do anything else with it, just sat there and waited for that ball to get to him.
They'll begin with the football in the red zone already as the defense has their back to the wall to start this drive.
Texans down at the 16.
Here on 1st and 10.
Oh, that was a bad pass from me. I tried to throw it cross-body, knowing damn well that I should never throw cross-body. No quarterback should ever throw cross-body. And that's an incomplete pass. 2nd and 10, down at the 16. Texans with the ball. Zeke has his X factor. Breaks one. 5-yard gain. 3rd and 3, down to the 11-yard line. Can C.J. Stroud and the Texans walk this in to the end zone? Stroud dropping back. Nothing open. Down goes CJ. Down goes CJ. And Jake Bates going to go ahead and walk on to kick this go-ahead field goal to bring it to a 27-21 game here in the second quarter. 4:13 left in this quarter. The real question is can Burrow, after throwing that interception, come back and walk it off? We will find out here. Ball is going to go ahead and be brought out to the 26-yard line for these Indianapolis Colts. Your home Colts, by the way. And Burrow.
A touchdown here would be mighty nice for the offense. See what they can do on this drive.
Pick! Ifete Melifonwu! User pick! Green eggs and ham! Red fish, blue fish! Back-to-back picks for Joe Shiesty. And the Texans are going to go ahead and take over back on offense. What a dive from Melifonwu. Look at that. Fantastic. Good shit. Ezekiel Elliott currently has 125 rushing yards on the day. Here we go. C.J. Stroud back onto the field. Looking. Kincaid cannot catch it. Broken up. 2nd and 10. Ball at the 50-yard line. Here we go. 2nd and 10. Ball in the 50. C.J. Stroud drops back. Takes the pass. Kincaid gets it to the 42. That is going to be a gain of 8 for your Texans. 3:40 left in this second quarter. 3rd and 2. Ezekiel Elliott backfield does not break the tackle from Max Crosby, and they will have to settle with a field goal. Jake Bates on for a 58-yard boot And he got all of it. That is going to be good. 30-21 here in the second quarter. 3:13 left in this quarter to be exact. And we are ready for the kickoff. That is going to be non-returnable. That's going to bounce into the end zone for a touchback. Here comes Joe Burrow in this scary Colts offense. Can he put behind the 2 picks he's already thrown on the last 2 drives? We will find out. Joe Burrow dropping back, does not drop back, hands ball off. Earl Campbell going to go ahead and get a 3-yard gain. 2nd and 7, ball on the 33. Colts moving, trying to do something. 2:45 left in this quarter. And that is a big hit stick from who else?
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner.
22. I didn't catch his name, unfortunately. 3rd and 2, ball at the 38. Burrow dropping back, caught. Brown. 1st down Colts. 2-minute warning here in the second quarter of this game. And it is still anyone's game. 30-21. Texans up by 10. No. 9. Sorry, 9. Texans up by 9.
A 1st down throw for Burrow.
Melifonwu! No! Cameron Mitchell in to swat that ball away.
He was looking for Garrett Wilson there.
He was looking for Garrett Wilson. Garrett Wilson, the intended target. 2nd and 10, ball at the 43. Burrow dropping, gets an open receiver. Tim Patrick, 3rd and 2, ball at the 48. Tim Patrick, another great play. And the Colts are going to go ahead and call a timeout. Don't know why you would. You still have 1:33 left. And even if you would have no huddled, that's only 20 seconds off the clock, which means you still had a minute. A little over a minute left. Ooh, and Ifete. No, that is not Ifete Melifonwu. Who is 9? Is that DJ Reed Jr.?
So there's really 3 areas that a modern
DJ Reed Jr. with that boomstick.
Number 1, the traditional.
It's going to be a pass. I'm thinking we're going to have to.
Excellent and reliable in pass protection, and maybe bigger than all of
Oh, wide open. Tim Patrick. That is going to be a Colts touchdown before the half. 30-28. Colts score. 53 seconds left in the second quarter. Blocked by Melifonwu. Cameron Mitchell picks it up. That's no good. What a play from Cameron Mitchell. Parker Washington back, taking it, breaking, down to the 26, excuse me. Here comes C.J. Stroud in this electric Texans offense. Going to be up by a field goal, that is correct. Ball down on the 26-yard line. 49 seconds left. What can they do? Stroud drops back. Ball away. Zeke does not break that tackle. Gain of 5. The clock will continue to tick. 20-19. Closing down to halftime, boys. Stroud drops back. And J-Jet. 1st down. We are going to go ahead and call a timeout because I think I can get off at least one more play before the half. At least one more pass play before the half. Now, I'm going to have Cortland Sutton go deep on this and see if he can't break it.
He's confident that his receiver is going to pick up the rest after the catch.
Cortland Sutton's going to go ahead and drop it, and that will conclude the first half. Texans are going to go ahead and take a knee and send this into halftime. Your score here in Indianapolis, Texans 30, Colts 27. We will see you in the second half. Now, to hand it over to our halftime reporter, Jonathan Coachman.
Halftime report. Coach.
All right, Mike, thanks very much. Welcome to the Madden family for you and Greg. And to you at home as we take you around the NFL here on NFL Kickoff Weekend 2024. We begin with the debut of the #1 overall pick, Caleb Williams, in the Windy City, Tennessee in town to take on Chicago. And in the second quarter, it's the Bears who are out in front. Jalen Hyatt, a touchdown reception. From there, we head down south to Atlanta. Check on the Falcons at home at Mercedes-Benz Stadium. And they've got the lead in their matchup with the Pittsburgh Steelers. Rondale Moore, a touchdown reception. Finally, let's get down to Miami to see what's going on with the Dolphins. And they've got the lead in that ball game over the visiting Jaguars. Terry McLaurin, a touchdown reception. We saw the vet with plenty left, Ezekiel Elliott, putting together a strong first half. He's over 100 yards rushing for the game already and found the end zone twice as well. This one's been as good as advertised. Just a field goal separating these two teams. This was a very level first half, and I'd expect to see more of the same after the break. Both these teams running through their final adjustments. It's time for the second half. And for the call, let's get it back out to Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
Coach, thank you. Not a rest at the break for the defensive coordinators, trying to figure out how to stop these offenses as we get ready for the second half. 3 points.
Kickoff away. Parker Washington taking it back. Got some speed out on the corner. Loses yards on that return. And here comes the vet that has at least another 5 seasons left in him, Ezekiel Elliott. In real life. 5 seasons in real life. CJ Stroud and these Texans going to go ahead and bring it out to the 23-yard line. Shotgun formation. Let's see what happens. Zeke outside. Got room. Got the first down. Breaks one tackle. Down to the 38 is Ezekiel Elliott. Putting more numbers on his day.
What we saw with his back in the first half, and he doesn't need much. He gets a little bit of space, and then he can.
Here we go. CJ Stroud back out there. Shotgun formation. Stroud drops back. Nothing. Open. Crossbody gets taken down. 2nd and 21.
If they win this game, this pass rush is going to be a big reason why. The 5 sacks speak for itself, but their ability to disrupt the timing of this offense, that can't be overstated.
Stroud drops back. J-Jet open. Got it. A salvageable 3rd and 11. Now I went verts, but we're going to switch it to an RPO, and I'm going to hand it off. Zeke takes it. Zeke, juke, does not go anywhere. What's up? I mean, I have to punt, so I'm not too happy, but it happens.
Try to get something inside the 10.
Oh, shit. Down at the 20. Here comes Joe Burrow in this electric Colts offense. Let's see what they can do.
It is 1st down and 10. Working out of the gun, Burrow. To the right side, he's got Ingram, the tight end.
Evan Ingram, gain of 7. 2nd and 3, ball to the 27. This pass game has been a daunting task for these Texans defense.
a second down throw for Burrow.
Another pass. Boomstick. Can't do anything with it.
He does have enough to pick up the first down.
What's up?
A handoff as they try to run it here. And that's the way you want to run it on first down. A gain of 7. Here's 2nd and 3 to go. From the shotgun, it's Burrow. Who else? Another catch for his favorite target. He is knocked down hard. Wow, they stopped him in his tracks, but he does have enough to pick up the first down. Off the read, here's Burrow. And a good job following his blockers. A gain of 7. It'll be 2nd down. Now a give up the middle. And he's going to struggle to get back to the line. Maybe a yard. Linebacker Fred Warner brings him down. Now Burrow going to do this himself. It's a gain of 10 yards. First down, Indianapolis. Now Burrow. There's that man again. Another catch. And they bring him down.
Garrett Wilson.
Inside the
The first down for the
25-yard
Colts. I can't do much with this defense right now. We are getting smoked on every pass play.
Burrow.
Hutch, first sack of the game, back down to the 38, 31. Damn.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Out of the gun, here's a run up the gut. Well, they'll get some of the sack.
Okay, now fun. We're going to go ahead and stop them at the 19-yard line. 3rd.
Remember this one thing, Mike. It is not how well or how often you run the ball in the NFL. It's when do you run the ball well in the NFL. And I think that's what a lot of these offensive play callers are starting to realize. Can you run the ball well in critical moments of the game? More important than how many gross yards you run.
First down.
You can still get a first down at the 1. 1st and 10. They go from the 11. That's caught over the middle. It's Wilson.
Enzo there for a stop.
Not
doing much.
To pick up a 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
Crowding the box. Waiting. Opening. Touchdown Colts. Up by 3.
And he's in. Touchdown Indianapolis.
Earl Campbell.
Good drive. They kept the ball. Greg, they moved it effectively down the field and finish it off on the ground for the touchdown.
So often, Mike, we see teams work on a great drive to get down here close, only to settle for a field goal. But in this case,
we're going to bring the Colts to a 4-point lead
together, but they're
here
able to
in the 3rd.
capitalize and finish it off with 6.
So out is Coop. He'll
Kick is
this
away
after the touchdown.
And
Washington
return.
now to return it. And a
down to the 31.
He'll get this out past the 30-yard line.
Here comes C.J. Stroud and the Texans
The
offense.
visitors' offense getting those helmets
Let's
back
see what
on,
they
ready
can
to
do.
Head out for their next possession. They'll begin with 1st and 10.
1st and 10. Ball in the 31.
The drive
Stroud.
starts. It's a carry by Pollard.
Only Pouliot following his
Texans
blockers, getting that first down.
42.
Down to the 42. The run game has been torching them. Let's try again.
On the give, it's Elliott.
It's a 5-yard gain from Zeke. Going to bring that to the 47.
They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5.
Bill Elliott in the backfield. Stroud
Again,
dropping.
Here's Zeke.
Moving. Broke one tackle. Could not break the second. Reinforcements in to help.
3rd down.
Stroud dropping back. Pass away. Cortland Sutton down to the Colts 43. First down,
Texans. First down, so they convert on third down with a pickup of 9.
Here we go.
From the gun, here's Stroud. That one intercepted. And he's going to be taken down, but there are 1, 2, 3 flags on the field. I don't think this is going to stand.
Automatic first down.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
What's up? I just had peach. Okay, that felt like a fucking skin off a peach.
Quickly to the outside and complete.
That was gross.
And he'll be taken down.
Yeah.
This is a tail as
No, the tea was fine. It was the fact that I got a physical peach skin. That was gross. That was gross. Yes.
Mike, it seems that anytime a team forces a takeaway, fumble, or interception, the ensuing drive starts with a shot, a deep play in the air to try to seize on some of that momentum. We just saw a great example of it here.
And this one blown up. Good surge will drop him. A loss on the play, back to the 9-yard line. On the bootleg, it's Stroud. Oh, not a good throw there. That's across his body. It's intercepted. It's the linebacker, Tremaine Edmonds. They'll start this one with a 3 tight end look. They'll begin here on the ground. Fighting off tackles, pushing his way forward. Good gain of about 4. Here's 2nd and 6. They'll stick with him again. And a nice gain, getting this to about the 23-yard line. Burrow now to throw on 1st down. This one is caught by Luke Musgrave. And he's close to a 1st down. It's a gain of 9. Nice pitch and catch on 1st down. 2nd and a yard. Lone back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And that'll be a gain of 2 and a 1st down. They'll stay on the ground. And he'll work this forward to the 35. Linebacker Fred Warner brings him down. Here's 2nd and 9. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. Just pushing guys away as he takes this forward for a gain of 7.
Very positive returns on that run. I mean, really, the only thing not to like is that they weren't able to move the chains. But you know what? The way he ran there, I think they go right back to him and see if he has even a bigger carry in him. We've seen this back have his way with this defense all game long, Mike. He's up over 100 yards for the game, but this time the defense said, we've had enough. They sold out to stop him. They hold him to no gain.
Returnable from the 17. And not much doing there. They made sure he would not get free. The visitors' offense ready to get back to work. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play.
Coming off that edge, Mike, you have to quickly determine, is this a pass or is it a run? And once he realized it was a run, he's able to shed his blocker, make the play, no gain. For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. He's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet. This offense has to find a way to be better on 1st and 2nd down, Mike. Living in these 3rd and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
This offense and their running back heading back on the field. 1st and 10. Here's Burrow. Now, he's hit after the catch, and the ball comes free. And fortunately, this is going to get out of bounds, so possession does not change hands. A sigh of relief there. That was very nearly a turnover. Fortunate to see that one, Greg, get fumbled out of bounds.
And when that ball came loose, Mike, you could see the entire sideline kind of holds their breath. But they were able to take a little bit of an exhale as they saw that ball, fortunately for them, go out of bounds. There's no more efficient play in the NFL, Mike, than the play-action passing game. And you can see here why. You make the defense have to honor both the run and the pass, and he's able to pick up a nice gain to his tight end.
A modest gain. Maybe 2 yards. It's 2nd down. Burrow now. Checking it down. This one is caught. And he will get into the end zone. Touchdown, Colts. Here's Coop for the extra point. It's up and good. And the Colts will extend this 3rd quarter lead. So out is Coop. He'll kick this one away after the touchdown. From the 6, here comes a return. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line. Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. You'll start this on the ground with Elliott. And it'll be brought down as we tick towards the end of this 3rd quarter. We are through 3 quarters here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Here's a 2nd and 6. Throwing is Stroud. A short throw caught by Kincaid. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
Throwing on 2nd down, Stroud. He keeps it himself.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. Little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good game. You can always tell what a team's decision will be on 4th down, Mike, based on what they do on 3rd down. In this case, unfortunately, they didn't get enough yards on the ground to make that 4th down more manageable. So I think they have to reconsider whether they go for it here.
And he's going to have a Texans 1st down. It's a gain of 12 facing 4th down. Out of the gun, they give it to Pollard. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up 2nd down. From out of the gun, it's a run with Elliott. And this defense up to the task there. Gain of just 2, and it's 3rd down. Now Stroud. He's got his man. That's Kincaid. And he's going to have the 1st down. So they convert on 3rd down with a pickup of 9. From the gun, they'll give it. It's Pollard. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's 2nd down. Hand off here to Zeke. And the Texans are going to be set up with 1st and goal. He couldn't quite break the plane, but they'll have it at the 1-yard line. And he will score again. Ezekiel Elliott. Touchdown, Houston. What a start to the season. It's a 3-touchdown week number 1. They'll stick with Elliott. And he will get into the end zone. The 2-point conversion is successful. And game on. Lead is down to 3 here in the 4th quarter. So they've cut into the lead. Now just a field goal behind as they kick it off. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. This offense ready for their next possession, led by their running back. They'll try to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10. To throw is Burrow. Open man left side is Brown. He's got it. That's a nice pickup on a 1st down throw. It's a gain of 8. Off the play fake. Here's Burrow. That's caught left side by Ingram. He is knocked down hard. Wow, they stomped him in his tracks, but he does have enough to pick up the first down. A handoff as they try to run it here. He'll only be able to get the 47-yard line. Here's a 2nd and 9. Throwing is Burrow. Rush comes. They're setting up the screen. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. So they come to the line for first down and 10. Now a give on the ground. And he surges forward for a gain of about 5. Second down, Burrow. To the outside, catch made by Brown. He is knocked down hard. Wow, they stomped him in his tracks, but he does have enough to pick up the first down. He finds his tight end, Ingram. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. They go play action for Burrow. Here's a shot toward the end zone.
So, of course, you prefer to connect on that throw, but think about it like this, Mike. The more they continue to test this defense downfield, the more it's going to open up some of those shorter passes underneath.
Off the read, here's Burrow.
Great work there defensively, Mike. You could tell they were onto that one from the start. They're able to hold him to a short gain on the keeper and force the 4th down.
And this one right down the middle. It's good. So it is still a one-score game, but a little more breathing room now.
So anytime an offense comes off the field after settling for 3, you always have to take the good with the bad. In order to get down there in field goal range, you had to do something positive to move the ball. But at the same time, how are we going to be able to finish these drives and convert for 6 the next time we get down there?
The visitors' offense makes their way back out to the field for their next possession. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10. The drive starts with a run, and it's Elliott. The ball comes out, and fortunately, this is going to get out of bounds. So no turnover, and it's actually going to wind up a first down. Here's Stroud. That caught Tony Pollard. It's a gain of 16, and it's 2 nice plays to begin this drive. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. Stroud. That's complete to Elliott. Up the middle, here comes Pollard. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
This is one of those cases where having high-end speed in the backfield can be such a game changer. The offensive linemen don't need to hold their blocks quite as long. You give this guy a little bit of a crease, and man, he is gone.
2nd down and 8. Now, Stroud. That's caught on the right side by Sutton. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short. Straight ahead, it's Elliott. And the Texans are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as they find a way to convert on 3rd and 1. Here's a run. He'll get a yard or two to the 8. 2nd and goal. Now here's 2nd and goal. They'll go with him again. And he keeps the legs moving, able to get it down inside the 5.
And what's that one thing you hear from coaches all the time, Mike, right? Finish strong, and he's doing just that. His numbers here in this one, they have been terrific. But he's going to give you a full 4 quarters, and I think at this point in the game, he knows there's even more yards.
This offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack. So, 2 minutes to play here in the 2nd half. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. Here we go. The noise is deafening. It's 4th and goal. They'll drop to throw. That's going to be caught. And he's in. Cortland Sutton. Touchdown, Texans.
Well, there's still some time remaining, but what a sequence of events here, Mike. I mean, late in the game, they get the touchdown that they needed to tie it, and now they can take the lead with the extra point.
So yet, still a critical extra point here to break the tie. Oh, he missed it. It is no good. What a time for a miss, as this game will remain tied here in the closing stages of the 4th quarter. Tie game. Still time to break that tie, though, as you see. Maybe run a 2-minute offense. And the kick's in the air. The Colts offense and receiver Garrett Wilson getting set for their next drive. This game all even now following that touchdown a moment ago, and they'll look to retake the lead on this drive. It starts with 1st down. Working out of the gun, Burrow. That's over the middle, complete to Brown. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. Plenty of time, all 3 timeouts left. It's 1st and 10. He'll tuck it and take off.
You know, Mike, nice job here by the quarterback, just understanding on these early downs, you just don't want to go backwards. So he's able to avoid the negative play, pick up a little bit, and mostly avoid the sack.
Burrow from out of the gun here on 3rd down. He's got his man, complete to Wilson. And this is a touchdown. They were not going to be denied, and they have taken the lead here in the final minute of play. Koo able to add the extra point, and the Colts will go up by 7. So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. Washington now to return it. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line. The Texans offense getting things in order as they trot out for this next possession. They trail here by a touchdown as this drive will start with a first down. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down. He'll go right and find his running back. It's a pickup of 12. First down for Houston. Here's Elliott. And he tries to get back to the line of scrimmage, but will not happen here. I think he's going to lose a yard. Now on second and long. From the gun, here's Stroud. A throw left side there, not going to find the target. Incomplete. The crowd cranking it up another notch before third and long. From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. A dive and a catch. Incredible. Texans going to use the last of their timeouts here. They stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in the game. Now or never, they'll throw on fourth down. That's caught. Left side. It's complete. And he's out of bounds, but not until he gets inside the 25-yard line. Catch number 7 so far in this one. And a first down. Stroud going to set up the throw. Crushed. It's incomplete. He did get the pass off, but he got drilled before he let it go. On second down, Stroud. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. So it's a win for the Colts. They move to 1-0 as they earn this victory in the division, no less.